whether it's black or white or Asian or whatever, be Indian business, Chinese business, I don't care. If your service is bad, regardless, I'm not spending my money there.
He was mad at Kim for allowing North for getting the TikTok because he said he didn't want her being exposed.
Body, you remember the girl that put the guy in jail from college, the football player? He was in jail for like 8 years, didn't get drafted or nothing. She came out and admitted that she lied, and then he got out of jail. I mean, they should have put her in jail for that. She should have had to do the same time that he did.
Let me catch my breath, okay, let's hit them. While I show these brothers how to let her like talking in rhythm. Talking in rhythm.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talking in Rhythm. I'm your host, Chuck the Barber, and I got my co-host here,
Vanity.
Carmen Keys.
Body the Beast.
Yeah, we got Body on video today. Couldn't be here in person, but we got him in video.
He got a stomach virus, so he got to stay close to
you ain't
his
have to tell that
toilet.
man's business.
I'm telling his business. He got a stomach virus. He got to stay close to his toilet. He couldn't be here.
I think he's sitting on the toilet right now.
I see them decorative towels on the wall.
They be messing with Body, y'all. They just be messing with Body. It's terrible.
Fight back, bro. Fight back, man.
At least I still showed up to work.
I'm hollering.
We got some interesting topics here. So we gonna
I said at least I still showed up to work.
Oh.
What he say?
He said he had to show up for work. I know that's right. You show up for work. You ain't got no sick days.
We got Target lost $12.4 billion. And now they suffer an 8th week of foot traffic loss since caving in on a DEI. So what's your thoughts on that?
Didn't they meet with Al Sharpton like he's the spokesperson for all black people recently?
So I have no idea.
You know he the spokesperson for all black. Him and Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson still living.
Baby.
He barely holding on by thread, I think.
Al, I don't know why they came and picked up Al Sharpton, but recently they were supposed to have some type of meeting to see how they can get Target back on track. I say forget about them. I say they can close all the stores for all I care. I feel like they should continue to lose money because they were so quick to jump on the DEI, which we all know means for us brown people, black people, however you want to call it. So, yeah, I think they should continue to lose money.
Which is really funny because they was like that store that really was in the forefront pushing for black and brown products in their stores, like the Tabitha Browns and the what's the hair company Miel before they got bought out. Like they was pushing for like the black companies to come over there and like, oh, you know, we selling black owned businesses, we pushing black owned businesses, and then as soon as this come out, y'all like, whoop, bye, we dropping y'all. Like that was crazy to me.
It's crazy and it's stupid because do you not read your revenue and profit report? Do you not know what brings in your revenue? Like that was done for you to hurry up and hop on the bandwagon, which a lot of companies do that. A lot of people do that when it comes to us. Soon as they get the green light to let us go, then they quick to let us go. I feel like let it be like that.
We talk about Target and they $12.4 billion they lost in the last few months. And in the last 8 weeks, the foot traffic that they lost because of the DEI.
What's DEI?
I'm hollering.
Hey, we don't even worry about it.
I'm hollering.
Hey, I'm filling the gap for you. I seen that DEI only made up for 3% of African Americans in the first place. So the majority that benefited from it was white women and I guess older people and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I care less, but I never shopped at Target anyway. So.
I did. I ain't gonna lie.
I
love Target.
I didn't. There wasn't nothing in there for me to buy, so I care less. Let them burn for all I care.
I love Target because Target. I hate Walmart, right? So I was like, well, let me go to Target. But
where you shop at?
Other places.
Such for groceries and like your
all.
Okay, you go to Tom Thumb.
Yeah,
okay,
I forgot you.
cool.
White.
Well, I was gonna say you probably You probably not buying no clothes out of Target. Target got nice clothes. I ain't gonna lie.
If I go to Target, I buy stuff like toilet paper or paper towels or something.
Oh, you can buy that stuff anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What's up, body?
So, all right. I know what DEI is. It's diversity, equality, and all that other stuff. Okay, so look. So did they lose this money in the foot traffic from blacks not supporting them for us for the lack of black people,
Yes.
or all the groups coming together for the inequality of blacks?
From my understanding, it was African Americans they took the L from.
Yes, it actually started in February when they did like this mass blackout that was supposed to.
Yeah.
It was when all of the DEI stuff started, and they announced that they was, dropping the DEI products and everything, and black people was taking a hit. They kind of staged what was it, February 28th, the last day of Black History Month, for black people not to go shop at Target.
Yeah, they boycotted them.
It was a boycott, but it turned into more than just a day. It kept going.
Yeah, it kept
Some
going.
people like, we ain't going no more, and so now they're feeling and seeing the effects of black people pulling their black dollars away from their company.
And so what I want to happen is, instead of it being uh uh um awareness to Target to show the money they lose, it should show us and show us how important our black dollar is, and we just need to start doing better with our black dollars, because we actually controlling Target like that and taking down a company $12 billion on our own. Imagine what we could do if we really came together and start. You know what? This is going to our next topic about black businesses, but I'll wait till you get us there.
Yeah, we do have another topic about black business if you want to go ahead and jump to that one.
Yeah, I could jump to that.
I forgot what number it was.
We got it right here. Wallow, from $1 million worth of game, had I think it was more like an outburst. It wasn't even an interview, but basically he calls out blind support for black-owned businesses. Either the business is good or it's bad. So he said he ain't spending his money in a black business if the service and if the food or whatever it is, if it's bad.
I'm gonna say this. I'm whether it's black or white or Asian or whatever, be Indian business, Chinese business, I don't care if your service is bad. Yeah. Regardless, I'm not spending my money there. Mm-hmm. Like, one thing about it, when I go to restaurants, I do not play about sending food back because I don't trust them folks. I want my food the first time, and I tell them everything they need to know. I be skeptical about sending stuff back when it's wrong. I really don't like to. You know what I'm saying? But when I do, I'm going to be real nice about it. I'm not finna be rude and disrespectful. I'm going to send it back. I want my food back in one piece or whatever. But, like, I mean, when it come to businesses, like supporting any business, I mean, it doesn't matter what race them people is, nationality, whatever. Like, if the service bad, the service bad. Like, we got to be real honest with ourselves as a people. It's a lot of black-owned businesses that do shitty business.
Facts.
A lot of them. But it's also a lot of white-owned businesses that do shitty business. Like, so, as far as black people, I mean, we could do a little bit better, but we also need to get outside of just our comfort zone, like what we have right here at our fingertips, and look out. It's other businesses. Like, people got websites. We can patronize their websites and stuff like that. You don't have to necessarily use who's in your local community or who's close to you. Mm-hmm. If they not doing good business, venture out and find somebody else. It's a bunch of businesses all over the United States. You don't have to just
I think it was just a
them.
blind business, like the blind support for black businesses.
Well,
getting at just supporting just because it's a black business.
I ain't doing it just cause. I ain't doing it. I mean, I would love to, you know what I'm saying? But everybody business ain't up to par for me to support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna just do it just because. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
I have a friend who has a skincare line, and he was initially targeting black people, and he has a nice product, like it looks good, and the advice I gave him was, don't just target your people. Like, you have a good product for everybody. Target your product for everybody, because I think we don't do ourselves justice by just targeting us, because I think some of us don't understand business, right? A lot of us get into business and don't understand how that works, how to obtain a returning customer, how to keep profit going and things in that nature. Like
How
a
to
lot of us upsell and how to scale a business, right? A lot of us lack that education. And I feel like when you say, oh, I'm black owned, that kind of puts you in a box. So you put your ceiling on yourself, and then you get mad when your people that you're targeting doesn't come shop with you. Well, you kind of shot yourself in the foot, because that's the only people you're targeting. Target people who got money, or target people who want the product that you're selling. As a whole, I don't think we should go around to say, oh, well, I'm a black owned, because on paper, it may look good. On paper, you may be able to get more funding and things in that nature, but people don't need to know that that's a black owned business.
Well, I think the reason why you do that, because you want your people to support you. And the reason why I say that, like, black owned business also, and I do cater to every race. But the problem is, a lot of times when another race walk in here and they see that these black barbers are in here, they'll go the other way. So I think that's a lot of times when you say you black owned, because you want your black owned to support you, and a lot of other races don't support black business.
I think it's a lot of people that don't support certain businesses, right? I feel like if you're welcoming people as a people to come into to patronize your business, then maybe it would be different. There's your customer is not everybody, right? Regardless of race. But go ahead, Body. I know you got something to say.
So we saw how important the black dollar is, what we did to the white corporation of Target. So when you go black owned, you do want the black support, because the black dollar is very, very strong and sales. But the stigma, like Nicole is saying, that comes from it, it's not even about you being black. It's the stigma that comes from black business. Because when you try to support black business, because they black businesses, you get the worst service, the worst care, and the worst product a lot of the time. And so with that, it's always I lie, women lie, but numbers don't. And if you go by the successful black businesses, because they got all those checks and balances. They got the good customer service, the good product. Like Telfair, he does good. Rihanna, she does good. A lot of black restaurants are doing good. The food is good. Black barbers, that's what haircuts, we do good. But it's so many people starting companies just because they black, and we black on, we black on. I had my pancake store. I bought it into a franchise. I never once wanted to push the whole black owned thing, because I knew that it would be more appealing when you just saw a nice business. But then there was a company right by us trying to wheel people in, saying, come on, family, we black on, we black on. And they got the people, but they never got repeat. Because once you got that one product, it's like, okay, I support you because you black on, but dang, what's gonna keep me coming?
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
Black people to come back. It don't matter how much they like your stuff. It's hard. Man, it's hard.
It's a method to it. Like, to be honest, like if you treat people right, I think where black people fell out the most is overcharging for stuff. You go to a restaurant, you can't tell me you want $20 for 4 chicken wings or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my pricing, I keep my pricing at whatever market value has to be, but I never want to chase away the common customer, the common man. You know what I mean? So I'm very strategic with my pricing. And I notice a lot of black businesses, they overcharge for a lot of stuff. Some businesses you kind of have to, like if you're in the beauty industry and you selling product, I mean, you can't compete with the Asians, so you gotta you gotta buy it from the Asians and then resell it you gotta mark it up to make a profit. So the Asians are always gonna undercut you anyway. So I get it. Some businesses are like that.
I don't think some of us take into account like what that markup should be. I think we just slap a price and say, yeah, because I want to make a profit. And that's not how you scale a business. That's not how you should approach
people ain't
building
gonna
a
return
business
unless they think it's worth that price. Like, I get return all the time, and I've been doing this for close to 17 years. And like I said, I cater to everybody, but a lot of times certain races of people just they walk in and they'll stop at the door sometimes, like and look around and do a U-turn and leave because they see black barbers.
Right.
Most of these races don't want to spend their money with black people in the first place, and it's true. So I think that's why a lot of people say black owned.
And you work in a service industry too, so it's easier to support those types of businesses like barbers, hairstylists, as long as your service is up to par. If you wasn't one of them barbers that answers, like you don't be answering your phone, you don't be responding to people, like people setting appointments and you not showing up for them, like ain't nobody coming.
Yeah, it's a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
people do
saying?
that.
Like with hairstylists, I would rather
It's a
go to
lot of
somebody that does, you know, I know people be complaining about the appointments now. Baby, I like that because who wants to sit in the beauty shop all day? I want my time slot. I want you to work on my hair, get done with me, and let me go home. Like, you know, I'm not trying to sit up in no beauty shop all day because you working on 8 heads at the same time. Like them days is long gone. So like, you know, as long as your service up to par, like you good.
The one thing that get me is I don't get how like because we black owned like we skip steps or we feel entitled. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we skip steps, we feel entitled. It's like so I go support somebody's brand and they be high as hell with for no reason. They haven't even built their brand name or their strength. They just because I'm black owned, hey, pay this price and we taxing our own people. And then they be like, well, do you ask Gucci for a discount? I'd be like, actually, I do. But you know what else Gucci gonna do? They gonna serve me lemonade and wine. They gonna say my name in their profile and know my sizes by heart. They gonna come greet me and give me my own personal care. They not gonna tell me hold on and deal with somebody else. And they also gonna give me, if I damage my things, I get it replaced for free. Now, granted, Gucci wasn't made overnight. They built themselves to that. We skipping steps to just think we Gucci overnight.
That's facts.
Agree.
That's facts.
Agree.
I agree. I agree.
That's true.
So we can move along. We got a quick topic. We got Antonio Brown, AB, in the news. He gave a man named Chris. They didn't say his last name. He raised over $60,000. The man was arrested for leaving his kids out of McDonald's while he was trying to get a job. Him and his family have been homeless since November of this year.
I'll say this. I think it's hard to condemn somebody who is a parent, a single parent who is homeless, and you're cutting programs, and the programs that are out there, you have so many requirements for them. Half the time these people don't meet them. When people are homeless, sometimes they don't get in shelters. They have all these different rules. Like it's hard being
Got no
homeless.
childcare.
Yeah. So if you and childcare is almost as much costs as much as a mortgage. So if he has multiple kids and he's trying to get a job, he thought, and I'm not him. I'm just looking at the situation. He probably thought, hey, McDonald's is somewhere that I can probably stick them in, and at least he didn't leave them on a corner somewhere or what have you. But maybe if corporations were a little bit more friendly to that, like people wouldn't be have to do things to that extent. I think some people just try to do what they can with what they can. So I can't really knock him for that.
We're a long way from the village raising the kids. Like
for
you
real.
know, back in the day, that would have been okay. You know,
Right.
you know, you can drop your kids out here. We'll watch them go do your interviews. You know, like people would help each other and stuff like that. Like now, it not so much. And you know, we just had with the situation with the lady in the wintertime who her kids died in the car. Was it from like I think carbon monoxide or something? They was in the car freezing and stuff like that. So I think at where we are now, the climate now, when it comes to the kids and stuff like that, it's like him leaving his kids at McDonald's. It just puts a stain on it. You know what I'm saying? And they look past the fact that this man is trying to provide. They've been homeless since November. He does not clearly he don't have anybody. He ain't got nobody. And he's like, okay, let me leave my kids here. Like, I feel like people should be lenient. If you investigate and you find out that that's the issue, like he should not be like punished for that. Agreed. Because he's trying to, at least he's trying, because anybody else be, why you ain't go out and get no job? But you tell him motherfucker to go get a job, but ain't nobody helping him watch the kids while he go get one. Like, I don't know, that shit's stupid.
I'm going to say this. I think his judgment was I get it, but the judgment was a little bad. But I want to give Antonio Brown his props. I mean, he's in the news from doing negative stuff all the time.
Yes.
And he did my man a solid, you know what I mean? So I'm proud of AB
for that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean my man
that
did
was something
solid,
good.
you know what I'm saying? What you got, buddy?
Nah, I was agreeing with you. That was the best thing I took from this is that AB in the news for actually doing something positive and trying to help somebody besides himself.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, he did my man a solid. Hopefully, he help him out, dig him out the hole, and get him right. You know what I mean?
I guess my question would be to the people who are judging and to the people who are condemning and the police, what would be their suggestion as to what else he could have done? Because I'm pretty sure the suggestions would have been like, yep, I was denied this, I was denied that, I couldn't get that. Like, what do you, if you're going to tell somebody that this is wrong,
you can go. So, I mean, you could have.
would have said take them to the interview.
I mean, either that, you could have knocked on some doors. I mean, you could have asked the church, explain to the situation. Like, I need to go get the job.
That would have been a good one.
I'm just saying, I
didn't think about that.
Sometimes you got to go to the extreme and turn over every rock before you do something. But at the same time, I get it. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying sometimes you got to, beat the street, turn over every stone. You know what I mean?
I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that either.
That's a good point.
Go to the church.
Yeah.
Go ask.
Yeah.
Go to your local gas station. You go buy your sweets from us. Go do something.
But I want to give a big ups to AB, my man. You know what I mean? You came through. You shined. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we see more of that part of AB.
Yes.
Than what they reflect, of him or whatever.
Yes.
That's good. Kudos. Yeah. Proud of him.
We got something right up your alley, man. we got a man leaves his wife after she attended an Usher concert and Usher put cherries in her mouth and her.
He weak and insecure.
Go ahead, Body.
I mean, he has his. Some people have their line. That was his line, and she crossed it. I feel like if they talked about it and she still did it, it'll be better. But if they didn't talk about it, he knew what happens at the concert, and he allowed her to be out, and he just left her. He could have been a little more, he didn't have to be like that. I think it is insecurity. I mean, it's still disrespect. And is it the utmost disrespect? You can't tell somebody, what's more disrespectful to them. So it is still disrespectful to have another man feeding you, no matter who he is. He's still another man at the end of the day. So he stood on what he believed in, and you never wrong with when disrespect involved, and how much disrespect you want to take. And so if she'll do that, what else would she do? He don't even want to find out.
I get it. I get the disrespect part, but he's still insecure. Like, he insecure as hell. Like, if I'm going to a Usher concert, my hope, because we all see it, you know what I'm saying, on social media, we all know what he doing at the concerts. Like, if you go to a Chris Brown concert and you pay for the meet and greet, we gonna get up close to him and take these pictures. Like, this. Yeah. Like, that's my dream. If I go see Usher, I want him to feed me a chair. Like, I mean, like, that's just dumb. He weak. You weak. I don't care. You weak. And you're insecure. And I don't like no insecure man.
I think.
It's just like when you was in school. It's like when you was in school. Just because everybody else doing it don't mean you have to do it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I do understand that do happen, and other girls are doing it, or other women are doing it, but not my woman. That's like when you go to school. Just because every kid getting in trouble don't mean you gonna get in trouble.
Maybe I like trouble.
And she got in trouble.
I think.
I read his lips.
Oh yeah. Oh, I said. She did read my lips. Dang, that's crazy. We do know those things are happening with the meet and greets, but at the end of the day, it's your discretion. So just because all the other women are taking up and close, grinding pictures on Chris Brown, or other women are letting him feed the cherries, I seen one time where one lady did deny him. You don't have to take the cherry or accept it. So at the end of the day, she allowed that, not he allowed that, because it's her control. So yeah, I know you going to the concert. I know what's happening there, but that don't mean my woman doing it.
Facts.
So just like when you was in school, just because the kids talking out of turn or being bad, don't mean you finna do it. You gonna get it come with consequences.
I'ma do it.
I think I agree with Body, because I think that she could have did something different. Either the husband or the wife could have took the cherries, because I've seen couples do this at the Usher concert, and they fed each other the cherries. Like, it's a little, I don't know.
First of all, the host shouldn't go to the concert if you know your man is insecure. If you know he gonna act like a little bitch because he mad because the man fed you a goddamn cherry. God forbid you be hungry and really needed that for nourishment. Like, what are we talking about here?
Hungry is crazy.
I'm just saying. That, like when you get communion, you be hungry the whole service. You get that little communion, and it quench your thirst. That little chip, and your hunger no more. That cherry could have been. She could have been starving like Marvin all day. But if you know your mate, don't go against them.
Right.
Just don't go against them because then if you know they're an insecure person, don't put yourself in no situation that you got to defend yourself. If you do some shit like that, go when you got a secure mate.
So at the end of the day, it really was about him. Because like me, it was Usher, so it wouldn't have bothered me because it was Usher.
It's Usher.
Now if Janet Jackson ran up on me and wanted, to feed me cherries and stick her hands in my, I'd be like, hey baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if Megan Thee Stallion pulled my man and wanted to take him on stage and twerk on him, I by all means, I'm going to let him experience that. Let Megan throw that ass on you. I ain't finna let no average Sally at your job throw her ass on you, but Megan can do it. Because I know me. I love Raheem Devon.
I'm Usher to my woman.
I be talking reckless to that man at them shows. I be all in the front telling him to pull his dick out in the concert. So my man got to understand that. Like, I love Raheem. You not finna get in between me and Raheem.
What you talking about, buddy?
I don't care how talented, how good the music a nigga make. You ain't gonna be liking a man dirty draws or wanting a man touching you and feeling you. But me, only man come before me is God. So for you to disrespect me to fulfill this man's wishes to feed you cherries, you chose him over me.
So you want your bitch to starve?
I got something she can eat.
Shit. No doubt.
Don't go to the Usher concert hungry.
We got something a little worse than that. We got a woman left her husband after he faced financial struggles and said that if he loved her, that he would never face financial struggles.
She's a raggedy bitch.
I want to hear Body. Go first, Body.
First off, I want to know what Vanity gonna say because she thinks a little bit outside the box. But this is all I'm gonna say. If you think that is okay, then we should be able to leave a woman for getting bigger after babies, or titty sagging after babies, because my money is an attraction to me. That makes my value a little bit up, and then your body is what I want you to take care of. And when your body starts going low and failing, and my money going low, and you get the same opportunity, I get to move on too. Then, if we gonna be on the surface,
I'm gonna say this: I do not agree with what she said. This is not a boyfriend. This is not somebody she dealing with. This is not a sneaky link. She said she left her husband because he went through financial hardships. She also said she felt like if he loved her, he would not have gone through financial hardships. I think that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. First of all, when you marry somebody, you marrying them for better or for worse. You're marrying them for richer or for poorer, for sicker, for sickness and in health. So my thing was like to say that if he loved me, he wouldn't go through financial hardships. Bitch, you ain't nobody above. You know what I'm saying? Rock bottom. Ain't nobody above rock bottom. So the fact that you left this man when he really needed you, because you felt like you just a weak bitch. You're sorry bitch because you don't want to have to take care of nobody. You don't even have a nurturing spirit. You don't have a nurturing quality about you.
She did him a favor. She needs to take a note out of Ryan Coogler's wife's book, because when he did his first movie, she lent him the money to do that. And look at him now. Like if you're going on, if you're choosing your significant other because of a phase that they're in their life, you have other problems. Because it's just a phase.
Life like this, you gonna go through all kind of seasons and phases, and
I don't know.
But now she got to pay the bills by herself.
You ever see MC Hammer's story?
Yes.
Basically, MC Hammer's wife left him, divorced him, I guess because of the lifestyle he was living, and when Hammer bellied up and went, bankrupt or whatever, the money that she got from the divorce, she invested into a real estate company that blew up in Atlanta. Then she went back to him, married him again, and put him back on his feet. That's gangster shit.
That is gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
She left him so she could come up and come back and save him. That's gangster shit.
Because that bankruptcy would have fucked her up too.
Yeah.
So she did right.
She did.
But that's good. And I'm pretty sure throughout the process they wasn't apart for real. If that's really the case, you never know. But it's just like, bro.
You in marriage, what it say? Through sickness
and in health,
all that.
Death,
for richer or for poorer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Those are your vows that you're committing under God. So, that's stupid. She's a stupid bitch.
Go ahead, buddy.
And you becoming one. So I really believe she is the reason for those financial hardships anyway. Take care of a woman who's only for self. And then secondly, if she talking about if he loves her, he wouldn't let himself go through financial hardships. But if she loved him, she wouldn't even let him. She would have saw it coming and she would have did something. Because that's why you want a partner, not a companion. You get what I'm saying? If I want a companion, I go get a dog. We in this together. So if I see you lacking anywhere, it's just like me passing you the salt while you cooking. I ain't gonna be like, hell no, you walk over there and get the salt, and I'm right there. So if she sees something going on, if she see that man losing it or he going through it, she either be motivating him, encouraging him, looking for jobs. Even if she ain't gonna work, she should be trying to get into situations for him, help look for jobs, or even go pick up a job or do something. She sat there and was like, just let him fall back. She probably the reason. I guarantee she just taking, and couldn't give nothing. And that's his fault for picking a bad woman. So, you know what? I don't even blame her. That's him. Because he had to get down on his knees.
Yeah, I blame him too. Yeah,
but I was thinking that too. Like when he said she wouldn't have let it get that bad, when she realized it was getting bad, then she should have shifted. She don't even know what's going on because she's living in la la land. She just worried about what she's getting out of it, and she's not worried about what she's putting into it. Like and you're just a dumb bitch because why you don't know financially what's going on. Like this what I was talking about last week. Like financially, I need to know the ins and out of everything. I'm not against a man leading and taking control, but I need to know what's going on too, because that is things that affect our household, and we're one. We're a unit, so it shouldn't even get to a point where you feel like he over here trying to appease her, and you just letting everything go to shit, and she don't give a damn because all she worried about is what she getting out of it. And now the well done ran dry, she ain't getting nothing out of it. Her ass is gone.
She's not a good house manager. Killer.
Just get rid of her.
She's not a good house manager at all.
Just get rid of her.
That's crazy.
I wonder what their bathroom look like.
What?
Probably dirty.
Probably.
Because she don't seem like a bitch that know how to take care of shit. Like she just seemed negligent. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, she'll have a nurturing bone in her body.
She ain't got a nurturing bone in her body because how you leave your man?
Because like y'all said, how do you not, you sleep with this man every night, so you didn't know like if he was struggling, stressed out, like you didn't play a part.
I seen the interview.
Of that.
She sounded like she didn't care. Like
she didn't.
She didn't care. No, she basically said like if he loved her, then he would have never got into the situation. So she cared less about how he got into it or anything.
And you know why she don't care?
She was not concerned.
Because another nigga ready to step in and pay all her bills and do all that because everybody is brainwashing men and thinking that's what a man is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, and it's funny that you said that, like, she didn't care. It reminded me of this meme I saw, like, women, a dude was talking, no, it wasn't a meme. He was talking on the video, and he was saying how women can tell you anything about a man cheating. Like, they have intuition, but why you don't know when your man's struggling? Why you can't tell when your man unhappy? Why you can't tell when your man mentally unstable? Like, y'all, bitches be worried about the wrong shit.
Facts.
How you laying next to that man and you don't know that man going through it? Like, get it together, bitch.
No, for real.
Read between the lines. But that bitch don't give a damn. Because if you care, you can tell in that man body language.
Yes.
You can tell. I can tell the dude that I'm dating, I can tell when he's exhausted, when he's tired. I can tell when, you know what, I need to give him a break.
But at the same time,
I tell over the phone. I don't even need to be by you. I can tell over the, if I know my man, I know my man.
But at the same time, it's like he said earlier, like as a man, he has to be accountable because he know the kind of trifling female she was. Like, you can't tell me he just found that out when he went broke.
No, but we all know that red flags.
Like a trophy probably.
Red flags look like Six Flags when we going through the shit. That shit be looking good, and motherfuckers be looking over shit.
You know how y'all women be like, don't introduce me to energy you ain't trying to reciprocate, or what y'all be saying? You know how like when a nigga come with that, how he come on his first impression. So he probably led with money, and then he ran out. So he can't lead no more. Yep. So I'm still blaming him for her to even feel that way and have the audacity.
That's what I'm saying.
It started with him.
Yes, absolutely.
He knew what kind of
She don't get that train of thought from nowhere.
But that be the problem with a lot of men in dating. Like when they have money, they lead with their money because they don't have nothing else. So like when you end up with somebody like that, that is definitely your fault.
Puffy end up with somebody like Cassie.
Right.
And that's why I lead with dick. You know why? Because I ain't never running out of dick.
I'm hollering. Damn, you can't lead with good conversation.
This money come and go, but this dick
watch this shit.
You can't lead with positivity. You can't lead with. You gotta lead with dick. You just come in the room.
Hey, money come and go. My emotions change. One day I'm happy. One day I'm sad. But this dick gonna get hard every day.
Terrible.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
And that's that on that.
Oh my God. That is that on that.
I ain't got no comment on that. You know, I can't.
Get what? I'm sick today. I ain't get to go make no money. My dick still got hard when I was shitting.
Okay. No. I'm with you when you right.
Yeah, pause now. You go pause still. Oh, shit.
Hey, pause. That's how bad.
Oh, man. Yeah, pause, y'all.
I ain't make no money, but my dick still got hard today. Whoa.
Yeah, you might need to come to the next show. When is the next show? Tell us. We need to put my man on the stage. The other cat bombed out. The other women did good. You need to come get on the stage one time.
Oh my God,
that is crazy.
That was funny.
Now look, we got some more retarded. Kanye West. Oh man, I guess he posted to his Twitter. I think it was today or was it yesterday? Early this week. Basically,
it was today.
It was today.
Yeah,
so today. Kanye West said, I guess that him and his cousin saw a porn magazine of two men kissing. So, with that being said, he sucked his cousin's dick since the age of until the age of 14.
Okay. From the age of 9, I think.
From the age of 9 until the age of 14.
Let me break it down what he said. He said, so he has a new song out called Cousins. And in that song, he's talking about all of that he pretty much said. He airing it all out. Now, the thing was, he said that when they were young kids, his father had Playboy magazines.
Yeah.
And he looked at the Playboy magazines and, you know, like, I guess him and his cousins, he would show them to his cousins and stuff, and they would act out what they saw. The thing was, the mom had Playgirl magazines, and he found those, and those were men, of course. So in his mind, he was like, oh, well, okay, I got my cousin. We two boys. We can play out what we see. This is what he said. It sounds crazy. But you had to play girl. You saw the titties in the cooch or whatever, but you decided to play with the dicks, whatever. So they played it out. Dicks. And so he said, you know, him and his cousin, they performed fellatio, and it went on until he was 14 years old.
So it sounded like he liked that shit then.
I mean...
Did he come out the closet? Was this his coming out the closet?
Oh no! By the time you 14, you gotta know sucking dick is gay.
So basically, what you saying, Kanye West got skills.
Hey, he a headhunter. He a headhunter. I mean, but let's talk. First of all, let's talk about the outrage that's come behind it. I don't know how much of it y'all seen, but people are upset and they like, he need to go to jail. He a pedophile, but they also looking over the fact that he was a kid too. We talking about two kids interacting with each other, not a kid and an adult. Right. I think people was looking over the fact because they looking at what he's saying he did. Like, I sucked my cousin dick. Right. He didn't have to say it that blatant. Like, that was wild. That was crazy work. But
he said crazy shit. I mean,
he do. That was up there. This is the top Kanye moment for me. I'm sorry, Kanye done did a lot of shit. This at the top. You can't top this for me. Like, you done just came out straight up. I suck my cousin dick. It's crazy. That's
wild. When I scrolled this morning and seen that, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this dude. I'm done."
Maybe y'all should have been done. This just the cherry on top.
I used to argue a person down about Kanye. I cannot. That headline this morning was it.
I want to hear the song.
I don't want to hear shit from Kanye.
I want to hear the song because I want to hear how he explains this BS in this song. Like, I mean, it's just, bro, like, childhood traumas, like, and it's unspoken things that happens like this all the time when you're talking about kids, and it's just, I don't know. What you think about it, Buddy?
He could have just, I mean, he 40 years old?
He could have died with
it. He could have went on to that one to the grave. I don't get what he wanted from that message or expressing that song. I mean, it's his life. I guess he want to live in his truth. It's no coming back from that. I don't care how old you was. For 5 years, your first sex was sucking.
The cousin in prison. The cousin is in prison. It's not like he can get him recharged because he's already charged for killing a pregnant woman. So he said after he told his cousin, we can't be sucking each other dick no more. That's what he said. He said, after I told my cousin we can't be sucking each other dick no more, then he went off and he got with this pregnant woman. He killed the woman. Like,
damn.
I don't know, but the cousin in jail.
Hold up. Can I say, do we actually believe Kanye?
He definitely, this came from his account.
I know, but I'm saying he say a lot of shit.
I don't believe him.
To get attention, I feel like
Kanye is so Kanye
somebody say you
that
your cousin did, and it ain't happened.
I feel
crazy. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like
I'm not taking that from him, but I don't know. I believe this.
I don't believe it. I believe he don't care if we believe it or not. He don't care if it's true or false. He gonna say anything to get attention. He running out of stuff to say. This will definitely get attention.
I agree.
He has shown for years. He talk about people, apologize later. This is his antics. He has it every year. He has episodes. He said he ain't been the same since his mama died. If it's true, we'll never know because, like you said, the cousin in jail, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't video cameras out. So you got to go with your gut. Kanye is weird enough to have done something like that. He could have been like, how old was the cousin? The cousin way older?
Agree.
They were kids. I don't know how old the cousin was, but they were both kids. They were both
because
kids
14 is crazy. Maybe 9.
But
14.
It ended at 14. It started younger than that.
Right. It started at 9. But by 14, I mean, at 11, 12, 13, you had to know this ain't right. So forget that magazine you saw.
I get it.
Shit, you know that shit
I
ain't
agree.
right.
By the time you 14, you know sucking dick wrong. You enjoying it at that point.
But he using, like, telling us about the magazine and the two men kissing. There's no point in telling us that.
Doing it so long, this is the norm. He might still be doing it. Who knows?
So is his mouth shaped like a dick on the end? No,
Yep. Yep.
I'm trying to think, and like your first sign of sex is dick, and you've been doing it for 5 years straight. And you just said at 14, like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit.
Yo. He's probably still doing it.
I mean, I think what's going to happen to Kanye West is basically what happened to Wendy Williams.
He need a handler.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
gonna lie. He need a handler. They need to restrict the court.
What they call it, 302?
Whatever it's called, 302, 304, 227. Y'all need to get a conservationist over there. Is that even the people? You need to get a conservationist over there, and y'all need to ban him from talking to anybody. He need to be in a cell with a padded jacket on.
It ain't that bad.
The only thing I'm mad about him about that is that he's raising some beautiful kids and daughters who have access to the internet, and he know this. And he's their father. It's some stuff you just don't put out there. Like you, and you putting that out there to your daughters. Yeah. And they hearing your daddies do that. It's like they growing up still gotta admire you and look at you as that's I don't know. I'm 12. I'm Northwest. I'm his son. I'm Saint West. Whatever their names is. I hear my daddy been sucking dick from 9 to 14. He better not ever tell me to take the trash out.
Would you ask him questions?
I won't even want to know the answers.
His daughter, you think his daughter might well, Dad, when you was doing it, was you swallowing, motherfucker?
Like Daddy, I see why you still doing it.
He was mad at Kim for allowing North or whatever. I don't know the girl's name.
The oldest is North.
North, when she for getting the TikTok, because he said he didn't want her being exposed
I remember
to
the
internet and stuff like that. Yeah. And I think it was because he knew that
he
just going to be spazzing out. Yeah.
But see, my thing is, them girls are in a world of trouble because your mama already known for sucking dicks. And then now your daddy known for sucking dicks. They do.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, yo.
That man is crazy.
Is it over? Is it a rap for him?
No, he Kanye. He a billionaire. He famous, and he did a lot of stuff musically that a lot of people ain't done.
That's a lot, though.
That's a lot.
But gay is so common and normal, and they accepting it right now. This is the best time you can say something like that, and it don't hurt you. It probably make them more popular to a lot of people.
But we ain't talking about just being
I'm just saying,
gay.
Black
we're
people,
talking about,
we done with him.
We're unleashing something different because we're talking about childhood traumas and unspoken sexual experiences that we have as kids. Like you opening a can of worms here. It might not be a good thing. It might not be a bad thing. I don't know. We ain't never seen nobody I don't know. I just want somebody to come. Just hold him. Just hold him. Don't let him go. Just squeeze him maybe till he stop breathing. Like I'm just tired of him. Take his phone, take his laptop, take everything. If he got contact lenses, take them. Like he don't even need to see the world. I'm sick of him.
All right, we can move on from Yayo. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, what you want?
Not Yayo, I mean Yay.
He gonna come for you.
We ain't gonna mix him up with nobody. He is Kanye West.
Kanye West, my bad. Yay. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, he make me happy. My daddy wasn't in my life.
Damn.
If that's how my daddy would have been, I don't even want. I'm glad he wasn't there. Thank you for leaving me if you had anything like that. Jesus.
Well, we got some more jive for y'all. A woman claims Shannon Sharpe allegedly caught him cheating on live with Michelle. Claims he anal raped her on multiple occasions. Anybody?
These hoes is trifling. All they doing is trying to get a come up. Like, I'm over it. First of all, the lawyer, what's his name?
Tony Busby.
Tony
sleazeball.
The sleazeball of law. Like, we already know what's up. That man is a ambulance chaser. He is just trying to get $1. Like, that's really all it is. Like, Shannon Sharpe just signed $100 million deal, and they what happens every time these men get a big deal, a black man get a big deal and a whole lot of money, what they do? They try to tear him down. Man, that whole talking about Shannon Sharpe was cheating on her with the lady Michelle. That when she saw the live or whatever, it made her feel some type of way, and now she want to come out. You know, of course, he got a lot of praise about that too. And now you want to come out talking about, oh, he was cheating on me and he anally raped me.
On several occasions.
On several occasions. And
Multiple.
How do you get raped on several occasions? I mean, as an adult, do you keep going? Do you keep going to knock on the door and say, "Hey, come rape"? Like, I'm confused.
Because being sexually assaulted, it can't happen on multiple occasions. If somebody break in your house and rape you,
right,
the chances of them breaking in your house again and raping you again, or you being sexually assaulted later on, these are real statistics. It is true.
Okay.
Now this sounds like, bitch, he might have been paying for services. He might have been tricking a little bit or whatever. You going over there and he running up in that butt. Now you mad because that man got fake. He blew up. You know, he had this big thing go on with this lady Michelle that he was sleeping with that you didn't know he was sleeping with.
My
Bitch,
Michelle.
you thought you was the only one and you wasn't. That's what you mad about.
Which is crazy because you couldn't possibly thought you was the only one dealing with a man at that stature. That's crazy. But
that man running up in your butt all the time. No, you ain't the only one.
That Diddy shit just got everybody thinking they finna get paid.
Occasion.
Nah, for real. But we just seen this too many times. Women coming up trying to get a come up. If it was another lawyer, like an actually respected lawyer,
it might be more credible.
Maybe this might be more credible. If you actually came out and said your name, maybe this might be credible. If you ain't saying your name, plus that lawyer is sleazy. I don't believe that shit.
He is. And I don't want to victim shame, but it does, women like that make it hard for women who really do get sexually assaulted. And you know, it makes it hard to believe because you have all these women who are coming trying to get a check in line, and there's tons of women out here who really do get sexually assaulted and nothing ever happens. The cases get closed and things like that. So that's why I really don't like that. I don't like women who
fuck with the Me Too
lie
movement
on men like that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put a jacket like that on somebody's back that didn't do that, because that's not a jacket that you could just take off and say, "Oh, I was just kidding." Like, you can't do that. You trying to ruin somebody's life.
we need the laws to change in order. Now, I think we need the laws to change in order to slow that stuff down. Like, when people get caught lying and, you know, trying to
they need
somebody,
to be reprimanded.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It has to be laws that stop people from doing this stuff.
Because they don't get reprimanded, and then the person who gets blamed, they have to live with that, and that's a hard jacket to peel off.
Buddy, you remember the girl that put the guy in jail from college, the football player? He was in jail for like 8 years, didn't get drafted or nothing. She came out and admitted that she lied, and then he got out of jail. I mean, they should have put her in jail for that. She should have had to do the same time that he did, in my opinion.
I agree, because she came out and tried to apologize. You can't apologize for something like that.
He accepted the apology.
This why I don't accept apologies right here. This why I ain't a forgiving person. Because, bitch, what you mean? 8 years of my life gone because of your dumb ass. Because you want to lie.
Nah, that's for real. That's
and I don't want to say
for real this time.
I don't want to jump the gun and say she lying on Shannon, but like say the repeat offenses is coming out. You announcing the coming out on, you know, him being on Instagram Live, let you know that you're kind of mad and just getting getting revenge, because this man happily pays for it. I don't see him having to take it when he can afford it too. So I don't see it.
But you know they like paying for stuff just cause they got the money to do it.
That's what I'm saying. He'll pay for pussy, so why would he take it?
Like that. Oh wait, I mean, but you know they will still take it sometimes.
Nobody said that about Puffy. They said he was taking it.
Sometimes they will.
Puffy got a lot more money than
Sometimes they will.
No, they was giving it and hate how he was getting it.
Boy, they be
everybody,
running through these movies, don't it?
What?
Everybody consented to everything that happened. They just trying to say he used his power and his influence. Hey, it ain't nothing you can use to get me up out my booty. Then people wanted to.
I'm glad you got a strong will, because everybody ain't strong like that.
So do you think Shannon is going to do the same thing Jay-Z did and push back against this clown Busby?
100%, and he got a platform, so he gonna have yeah. History is gonna be a number.
Blame Skip.
Money never put the criminal cases.
Because they ain't got no Skip fault. Skip behind. It's all on you.
Hey, yo,
so you got Skip. She brought it way back to the.
I blame Skip. I I've been blaming Skip ever since he made Shannon mad on that show and made him want to leave. I blame Skip for everything. It's all your fault.
Then what tripped me out is all these people coming in like, these Trump traumatizing events, and instead of saying justice and one person put behind bars or something done to them, you just want the money.
They just
Shoot, you need the same evidence to win the case about the money.
Ooh, don't get me started, child. Don't get me started.
Now this ain't Shannon's first time being accused. Didn't they accuse everybody on Fox of, I guess, what did the girl on Fox?
With Joy Taylor?
Yeah.
With the Joy Taylor stuff? Yeah. I don't remember if his name was implemented. I know Skip was.
Yeah, I don't think Shannon was. She was fucking the higher ups.
She was.
She fucking people, the directors, the producers. Skip was like the main thing. It was like,
I said, I need to be the
Skip been on ESPN before Shannon.
I said, baby, I'm finna book my way to the top. Moving on up.
They was talking about that on the radio. They was asking people like, do you think it's wrong using like pretty privilege or like, fucking your way to the top? And I feel like, shoot, you gotta use what you got to get what you want.
Get what you want. If it working, you don't care.
I don't care how you got there. Just be qualified for the.
You know what's crazy?
I don't care how you did that.
Nicole, you so right. Everybody act like they care about how you got there, but it's really about as long as you get there. Because once you get there, they just know you there.
That's it.
Just be qualified.
I'll tell you, every girl, I be like, hey, you want to live your life? I say, hey, you love your life, right? They be like, yeah. I be like, that's great. I said, now, if you can live your life or Cardi B life, who life you rather live? And they're going to say Cardi B. And I'm like, she was a hoe, right? She happily tell you her stories. I got a video of her putting a Corona bottle in her pussy. You still want to live her life? They just looked at where she at. They didn't care about how she got there.
Nah, facts. They don't care. They don't care.
Hey.
Damn, she put the whole Corona bottle in?
Yeah, I kind of was like, ooh.
Yeah, I seen it, too. It was like, yep.
Be qualified.
They said that's what started coronavirus.
Get out of here.
Don't show up for a position in a wheelchair and you need legs to do the job.
We got to take it to the next show. We got to go to the show.
Yo.
Oh, shit. All right, man, what we got for the people, man? Y'all want to give some shout-outs?
I do. I want to give Carmen a shout-out. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, boo. Thank you. Hey, that's my Aries girl.
Go away. You better stop with all them sudden movements.
So your birthdays was back-to-back, like kind of the week later?
Mine was on the 5th and hers on the 16th.
Yep.
A week apart.
Y'all both Aries?
So that's why you got all this good energy in here.
Yeah, we both Aries.
Yeah, buddy.
That's why we be arguing with y'all. That's why we be arguing with y'all. Right
so how old you turn? Like 40s?
You are never supposed to ask a lady that.
I was raised by a lady.
Okay, well, how young are you?
My grandma never said that shit.
I turned.
They say you don't ask a woman how old she is, so I'm asking you how young you is.
I am 44 years young.
I know that's right. You look good, girl.
Thank
44
you, baby.
where?
Tipping on 4 phones.
You turned like 42?
I turned, boy, fuck you.
No.
I turned ripe 36. Okay?
There you go.
Ripe as fuck.
And she doing her motherfucking thing on this comedy. I know that.
OG on the show now?
You is the OG.
You are the old. Okay. You the oldest.
Okay.
You like Lord Voldemort or something. You the oldest on the show.
Because my guy gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning and be reading the papers.
Speaking of birthdays, we took my mom this weekend. Her birthday was on the 2nd of April. And so we took her. She turned 60. So we took her to San Antonio this weekend. And we did. We went to SeaWorld. We went bowling. We went out to eat. Went to the Riverwalk. But I think the most rewarding part for me was we took my mom to have a spa day because we stayed at this really nice spa hotel. Mm-hmm. My mom never had a professional massage. She's never had a spa day. So like me and my sister actually we adjusted our plans on Sunday so we could give her a nice spa experience, and it was fun. Like we got.
Did she really enjoy herself?
Did she get the happy ending?
I don't know. No, I got her a woman. I don't know. No, but she was real nervous and scared. She's like, they gonna hurt me, and I'm like, no, you just tell them, you know, your pressure and stuff. But like, she really enjoyed it when she came out. She seemed real refreshed. She just left and went back to Shreveport today, and then man, I got a week. I'm about to be living out a suitcase. Jesus, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I got to go to New Orleans. Going down there for this thing called the Cookout. It's an entertainment summit with a bunch of independent artists. We come together. You got comedians, you got rappers, producers, writers, engineers, podcasters. It's a bunch of people coming. We're gonna be in New Orleans. Y'all actually can come anytime. I'll let you know you can come to the next one in Chicago.
Okay. No, for real. We should go.
But I'm actually we're about to get ready to record another live comedy album Wednesday. So I'm leaving tomorrow to go to New Orleans. I'm gonna be down there working till Friday, and then I'm going to Columbus, Ohio Saturday. I got 2 shows in Columbus, Ohio, and then I'll be back on Sunday because I have a movie premiere to go to out here. So I'll be back. I'm about to be
working woman.
I'm about to be in the
What you got, Body?
Man, I'm finna get back in the booth. New music on the way. Get back shooting some content for YouTube and everything. I think I'm finna get into comedy, man. You know, I think instead of having everybody laughing at me, I'm gonna have them laughing with me. So be on the lookout. Coming your way soon. I'm gonna get with Biz.
They're gonna be laughing at you too.
And we doing it, man. We doing it big. That's probably all I got covered. New music on the way. Yeah, one. Yeah, my life is pretty boring. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna release a couple singles first, and then throw a video out there. I want to get back into my BET Uncut days, so I'm probably make a few uncut videos. Subscribe to my Patreon. Yeah, you know.
No.
OnlyFans on the way. I'm gonna be a foot model.
Oh,
if women can do it, I can do it.
You know he fucking with you, right?
Look, I do not want to see none of that. Oh, and
that's
also,
it, man.
I want to shout out somebody before we get up out of here. Y'all, please go on Instagram right now. I want y'all to follow this page. It's Jean Michael Music. It's JEAN like Jean, and then Michael Music. This my homeboy out of Atlanta. This boy is a dope ass artist.
Like, gave us that last week.
No, I gave you another guy last week. His name was J Real.
Oh, okay.
He out of Atlanta too.
Okay, yeah.
But this guy, he's out of Atlanta. He just dropped a new single this past Friday. It's called Good For Me. It's on all platforms. I absolutely love the song. I love him as an artist. This boy is amazing. He'll be in New Orleans with me this week. I see him tomorrow in New Orleans. If y'all get a chance, his music has placement in movies. He's been doing his thing. He moving around. Getting nominated for Grammys. He doing his thing, like for real. So y'all go check him out, John Michael Music.
Yeah,
that's what I call
him. You got Carmen Keys? You got anything?
Oh, I got an album coming out. You know what I'm talking about?
I know that's right.
I've been in the studio. You know what I'm talking about? I've been dropping the 1-2s, mic check. You know what I'm talking about? Getting it in. No, I don't have nothing coming out. I mean, I have 2 books coming out whenever I release them, sometime this year, hopefully. Okay. But
that's a big deal.
But yeah,
you gonna make me read.
So yeah. I wrote.
You gonna put it on an audio book?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna do that one.
I'm gonna do the audio too, so y'all can do that. So you can be driving, listening, and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
If I get to read, I'm going to sleep. But I listen to an audio book.
So I got a little bit of a couple props. I mean, I want to give my man Biz Mel some props, man. My man is on point. He on time today.
Yes.
I can get out of here.
Yes. And with that being said, we had a little bit of success. We ain't gonna really say what it is, but we know what it is. I mean, something is better than nothing. You know.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And more to come.
I want to pat everybody on the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take a bow, whatever, pat yourself on the back or whatever. And I got to give a little bit of shout out to my cousin, Lonzo Harris, a.k.a. Love Letter. The podcast is named after him, and that's his song, the introduction. Yeah. And also DJ Double K, who produced it. I haven't gave y'all props. This is like our 6th show that we dropped, and yeah. I'm gonna get them their props.
Yes, thank y'all.
All right, y'all. Feel free to leave us comments. Hit that like and subscribe. Give us some comments. We want some opinion. We want some feedback so we can go in on y'all.
Yeah, and tell your people they don't be doing nothing. They be at where you're sitting at home, you're on the couch, you need something to do. Y'all need to tune into the podcast. What y'all doing?
You heard.
Bye, buddy.
All right, bro. We're going to wrap this up. We'll see y'all next week. Be safe.
Bye.